morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
I like the Alaskan pipeline.
I do.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
You gotta give him that huck and spit on that thing. You get me?
Oh, that sounds so good.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic. Super duper, gang. Yeah. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang. Yes. Boy, that is good news.
It is the 26th day of July, 2024. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to your little Power Trip morning show. My name is Chris Hockey. Thanks for tuning in. It's Friday. Initials major, again, no, not major, sorry. Initials tournament is happening, another round today, so lots of special guests coming in for that. Plus, it's National Aunt and Uncle Day, so, you know, blow kisses at your aunt and uncle. Here's Joe List talking about that exact thing. A comedy on a Friday on the Power Trip morning show is going to be a hot one, so stay hydrated. We need every one of you. Come on in. I'm glad you're here.
I have a niece and nephew. My nephew's a little baby. The other day I was at my sister's house. That's where they live. And my nephew was taking a nap down the hallway, right? We were all drinking beers in the living room. We're a fun family. I get up. I'm like, I'm going to grab another beer. Does anybody need anything? My sister goes, hey, while you're up, could you check on the baby? I was like, I don't even know what that means. She goes, you know what I mean? Just go down there. Make sure he's still breathing and hasn't rolled out of bed. I was like, wait a minute. There's a chance that your baby is dead down the hallway? What? That's your parental system? Periodically dispatch a relative to see if your baby has passed away? I was like, hey, would you mind checking on the baby? Because I'm not sure how to come back here with possibly the worst news ever. I gotta walk back into a party with a fresh beer. Hey! I just checked on the baby. You may want to sit down for this. It's pretty serious. That thing is colder than this beer. But anyways, the baby was dead the entire joke. All right, take it easy.
Okay.
Past blood! Finish line is waiting. Fate is on your side.
Oh, that sounds so good.
You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride. For the warriors. Never giving up the lead. To take it to the top.
Welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show. It's Friday, July 26th. It is Friday. Lots of stuff going on. I'm Corey Cove. That's Chris Hockey. That's Paul Meat Sauce Lambert. There's Zachary Halverson. And it is Friday, so John Kriesel is in the building. Hi, John Kriesel.
What it is, hoes?
And Tommy Olson playing initials later and had a big boy responsibility yesterday, so he had a late scratch into Thursday's show, so he should be here pretty soon. He's going to come out of the gates hot this morning and stick around and play initials, and he feels confident, he says.
I can't remember the last time he played. Was it maybe last year's?
Maybe last year's tournament.
Did he play
I don't know
Vegas?
if he's played. Good question.
He just cheers on Duff.
Don't know if he's played since the last tournament. We'll find out. But look, we got a lot going on. Sports this, sports that. Initials this, initials that. Kriesel, great. Saw us yesterday on Twitter. You said you have a story about one of the most embarrassing moments of your life.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. We're going to go with it now?
Yeah, we're going to start with it because the
there's been a
podcast
handful.
want to hear it immediately.
There's been a handful, so I mean, it's not a small sample size.
I've been witness to things that would have been the most embarrassing part of my life that was just a different part of your day.
It was just a Tuesday for him.
Yeah. So
yesterday you woke up.
Yeah.
Got out of bed?
Ran a comb across my head.
Not anymore.
No, not anymore. But that's on purpose.
Yeah, looks good.
Thank you. I appreciate
Upgrade.
that.
Good looking bitch.
So I'm playing golf yesterday with my guy over here. And
Oh, so wait a minute. Does John know this story?
no, this is after golf.
Oh.
But it has to do with golf.
Man, I guarantee.
Have you heard this story yet, John, or is this
I have
the
not.
first time for you as well?
So
First time.
I bet he
when
has
I
his pants.
no.
God, I
It's
hope
a
so.
bathroom issue though.
Yes.
I knew it.
So when I play golf, I like to dress really nice because it's the only time I wear a Rise T-shirt because it's my favorite band.
Thank you for that.
And I have nice golf clothes because I like to. It's my hobby.
You sure as hell do.
It's my only hobby. That and playing Madden. And I have this really nice belt that I got for my wedding, and it's super nice. But I like to wear it when we play golf because it's blue and it matches. I have a lot of blue shorts and it looks nice, right?
Oh, no.
And yesterday we get done, and do you remember, John, when the thing with the prong, where you loop the belt through? Do you remember when it broke? Do you remember that yesterday?
So I don't think you said anything.
So it's got this piece on it that holds the.
Went to work on that ass.
Yeah, you're correct. But the belt has I don't know if it's I don't know what it is, but it's got this prong piece on it that you put the belt through like this. And then it's got this little metal part that holds that on there. The prong piece is just one piece, and then it goes onto the belt, right?
I don't know what you're talking
Anybody have a belt on?
It doesn't matter. So the point
Keep
is,
going. Okay, keep going.
We can
This part right here.
Yeah, we can simplify. It's the part that the metal piece that is holding the loop onto the belt.
Okay.
So that's attached to the belt itself, right?
Yep.
It's like a handmade belt, right? I bought it for my wedding. It's a nice belt.
Jesus Christ.
But
what color is it again?
It's blue.
Okay.
Is there a gas station between here and the end
Is
of
there
the
a
story?
gas leak in the building?
No. So right when we got done with with golf, the piece that holds it all together snapped.
Okay, it snapped. There we go. We have a belt that has a broken piece.
So it snapped.
Too many
Got it.
snacks.
Right, probably. Maybe maybe the guy last Friday was right. Maybe I should lose a bunch of weight.
Yeah,
but it's not
fat gummy bear.
No, Sour
Patch Kid. Damn it.
But it's not. This wasn't a weight related issue.
God, I
it
wish
just
you'd finish the
snapped,
story.
right? So
How long are you going to talk?
So my wife sends me a list of stuff to go get. So I stopped by the local Jerry's over here in Edina, and I really had to go to the bathroom, number one. So I'm standing at the toilet. I'm taking a piss.
Toilet or urinal?
Urinal. I'm standing at the urinal. There's a guy just letting out the most loud farts next to me. So it's a weird
And then
start.
he said, "Kiss me."
Is he standing there?
No, he's pooping. But he's
okay.
just ripping. He's taking the loudest dump I've ever heard. So I'm laughing because it's funny.
I
It's
always
funny.
laugh when I
Yeah,
hear
it's
that,
funny.
yeah.
And I go to put my pants back on, and the belt part falls into my fresh piss. And I stand there and I go, son of a bitch, I have to retrieve it because I'm going to take it to my guy Judd to fix it. I got to get it fixed. It's too nice of a belt. Like if it was some cheap belt, I would have been like, well, I'll leave it there. And somebody would go, what the hell was? So I stick my hand in my fresh piss
If that isn't the title of the podcast, you're fired, Zach.
and grab the part, but I'm like, but I can't. I don't want to go home and change because then I won't leave again, and I don't want to go home. So I
remember those days too.
Yeah, correct. No, I'm not afraid to go home now. I love going home. So I have to fashion it so I don't look like some pervert walking around the grocery store with my belt undone.
When did we get to the grocery store?
And multiple times it like fell off, and then my belt and there's like,
and then your penis was
families
out.
No, but then like it was just a disaster.
Can I hang on?
When did we get to the grocery store?
Your shorts
Jerry's is
don't
the grocery
stay
store.
up.
Yeah, Jerry's is the
Your shorts don't stay up without
It wasn't
a
at
belt.
Jerry's
Well,
house.
good point.
all right,
I could have just taken the belt off and brought it back to the car. I didn't think of that.
What grocery store did you go to?
Jerry's,
Which is how far away from your house?
about a half a mile.
So
if that.
you could have just ran home real
but
quick.
I didn't want to go home because then I needed, my wife needed things. So I didn't want to run home because I wouldn't have gone back.
She
I
needs
just
you to be
wouldn't
gone
have.
for about 10 more minutes.
I just wouldn't have gone back. But then now that I'm telling you the story out loud, I could have just taken the belt off and brought it to my car and no one would have known.
Yeah.
Correct. But I didn't think of that because I'm so mad that I just put my hand in fresh piss that I'm like, and then like at one point I'm like walking around the store and there's this family. I need to get peanut butter because my goddamn peanut butter was stolen. And there's a whole family.
Let's back up because I have a lot of questions because it seems like you're making a lot of impulse decisions that are mistakes. When you say, quote, your fresh piss.
Yeah.
And,
fresh
and this piece of your belt, this metal prong had fallen into the urinal.
Yeah.
Didn't you just auto flush it a couple of times and at least run some water over?
Right.
Oh yeah. Well, I like washed it in the sink. And
No.
then
I'm saying before you
Oh
grabbed
no,
it.
because it would have gone down the thing. It was.
No.
Hello.
Hello.
It would have.
How
I
you
wasn't
doing today?
thinking.
It doesn't have a guard?
No, it's just it would have gone down.
Oh, okay.
Into the. It was like
It would have gone down in the bathroom.
in the back. Yeah.
The piece was small enough that it would have gone through.
No.
God
The
damn,
whole belt part.
This is why we don't let him tell stories.
But it's not. But
brought
if you
it up.
let me talk without.
Yeah, but most of us don't
interrupting
know what
me.
the hell you're talking about.
Yes,
That's why
you
we're
do. It's a
asking
very
questions.
simple
We need
story
Google
to
Maps to
follow.
follow the story.
Every man that's ever peed in a urinal, which is almost all of us, understand it has those.
No, this is like a.
I'd rather listen to an iHeartRadio promo.
Well,
We'll hear one.
There'll be 200 of them.
Yeah, we're gonna. As soon as this story's done, we'll hear one.
It'll be at 85% speed.
Correct. Yeah.
so the piece that broke off was small enough that it would have gone down the urinal if you had auto flushed
Because
it.
the part that. Yeah, it's a
Okay.
long story. I should have brought the belt, but it's
No.
covered
No.
in piss.
No.
It's,
So yeah,
if you had that belt, I'd be using it for a different reason right
Yeah.
now.
You leaving?
No.
Yeah.
yeah,
Get the hell out of here.
What was this little part here?
It was this whole thing.
That wouldn't
That
have
whole
went
thing,
down
that
the
wouldn't have
urinal.
gone down the urinal?
Yes, it would have.
Are
but I
you
didn't,
nuts?
But I didn't.
You act like it's the Bermuda Triangle.
I didn't.
That's
I wasn't.
the whole buckle.
The point of it is, the point of this story is it just shows how stupid I am when,
I would say
when I'm
impatient.
alone. I'm all the things.
Hey,
Take
have
a
a
deep
great
breath.
weekend, bye.
You know what's funny? The guy that was taking the absolute monstrous dump got home. He's like, "Dear, you have to hear this story." There was this guy just freaking out in the bathroom, sobbing.
Yeah, and then I dried it under the dryer thing.
Meets us
I don't know
fell
why I
in,
just
was
didn't take
digging
it
in
off
the
and bring it
fresh
back to
piss
the
this
car.
morning.
that dude in the bathroom probably told the story better.
You didn't have one.
And you didn't see it.
You didn't have one drink.
No, I was dead sober.
Are you envious?
That might have been the problem.
Yeah, and I could have just taken the belt back to the car.
Can you imagine these kinds of stories when Paul Jr. is here in January? I cannot wait to hear the. And then I forgot the kid on the top of the car.
There was fresh piss all over the table.
You're the reason that the vehicles will chime and it says, "Look in the back seat.
Yeah,
Make sure
correct.
there's not a child there."
That was a great day.
Oh my gosh.
That's my story.
That was a great day.
Yeah, every story's going to be.
But see,
Definitely a memorable night.
knowing you, that is funny because I can picture it.
Yeah.
So what was the embarrassing part, though?
Well, then I had to walk around the store with a busted belt, and it kept coming out like I was walking around a grocery store with my pants off. That's the embarrassing part.
But your
It's
pants never fell down.
No, but like it looks if you just walked around a grocery store with your belt undone, you look like a weirdo.
Or you take it and you roll it up and put it in your pocket. You can
I
just
didn't
roll your.
think of any of that.
So
I
many
don't think on the
different
fly.
options.
I could have taken it back to the car, but
Or you could have waited till that dude was done taking a dump and just asked him, used his hand to reach in there and grab it.
I mean,
yeah, that's the story. Sorry, it sucked.
what color again were your pants
Blue,
and the belt?
blue.
Nice clothes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What color pants?
blue.
Oh,
Yeah, you look good.
good looking clothes, though, right?
Yeah,
What color was the belt?
blue.
You look good. Yeah, Tim, I think, threatened to fornicate with you multiple times.
Yeah. So yeah, the story's not that good. I'm sorry. I wasn't prepared to tell it right away. I was going to try and plan it.
You tweeted about it yesterday and said, I'll tell this story on the power
Yeah,
trip.
but I thought it like 6:15. I didn't think I would tell it right away. It wasn't that good. I'm sorry.
I'd argue that the dude taking a dump was the highlight of the story.
yeah.
I like the words fresh piss.
Fresh piss. But you were pretty hydrated, though. You were
man.
drinking Gatorades
Yeah.
and stuff, so it wasn't like that yellow, like
It
real
wasn't
meaty
soup broth.
chicken
Piss.
broth.
Yeah.
Oh, so you just dipped your
Beef
hand
broth.
in Glacier Frost or whatever it's
Yeah.
called.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Okay, no big deal.
Yeah.
Oh, it was yellow Gatorade. You were drinking lemon limes.
The whole buckle was in the urinal, and you thought it was going to get flushed down the urinal.
Yeah.
And he's so rich, he leaves a sleeve of Pro V1s in the cart. I was cleaning out the cart when we were done, and I'm like, you Todd.
What's a sleeve of Pro V1s cost?
$12, $13.
Must be nice.
Probably
When I
more,
wanna
actually.
leave, when I'm done playing, I want to go home. and I get out of there as quick as I possibly can.
You did.
It doesn't matter who I'm playing with.
You
I just
Tokyo
wanna-
drifted out of that parking
I just want to go home.
We went so quickly from the golf thing to the grocery store. When you said cart, I was thinking the Jerry's cart.
I missed the transition. I really did. I thought he was digging in a porta-john.
So when you're getting your wife's grocery list, right, the things that she needs at Jerry's, when you brought those home, was she made aware that you had put your hands in a urinal and then grabbed all of her products?
No, I told her that after we made dinner.
Here's a question for you. Zacho. You ready?
Yes.
It's a urinal. And I'm sorry, a porta-john. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's full of fresh and stale piss.
Oh.
And you have dropped a $20 bill in there.
No.
Does it stay in there?
Yeah.
Now, but stay with me. It's floating right on top. Okay, and you can reach it. $20 bill?
Just piss?
Well, there may be some Duke in there.
Okay, then no. It's done.
That's staying in there.
Well, there's always
$100 bill?
It's like $1 an hour.
Say no.
No.
Okay, thank you.
I think you would.
Well, yeah. I probably would.
One of our lieutenants once dropped a glove in there, a military glove that you can then say you lost.
Yeah.
And they'll give you a new one. And he fished it out of there. It had feces on it.
Yeah.
Hopefully it wasn't a Marine.
No. Oh, no, thank God. Yep. Yuck.
There's some bleach.
I had one time, though, off topic, but not, because it's a Biff story. I was so tired, middle of the night in Germany before going to Kosovo. I sat down and I was so tired, I didn't stand up to wipe after I deuced.
Yeah.
And so I reached down to go and wipe, and I basically karate chopped what was the pile of feces from Jurassic Park. And it's dark, so I can't see. So that I basically looked like Sauce was afraid to look like in the grocery store. I walked with my pants halfway down, and I had to waddle to where there was a trailer with the bathroom trailers where it's light so I could see. Yeah, it looked like I was doing pottery. I mean, I had my hand was covered.
Oh,
in other people's feet. Yeah.
Great bit.
That's when I should have quit the army.
Yeah,
right there. I'd still have my feet.
Oh, man.
No dignity, but 2 legs.
Yeah, you would have
No
your legs.
diggity.
Yeah.
Was that your Twitter bio for a while?
Yeah. There's a picture of that.
Yuck.
My fresh piss.
Yep. If that doesn't win a Marconi, I don't know what will.
Nice clothes, though. Golf clothes. You like having nice clothes.
I have nice clothes.
It
Looks good. It's blue shorts, blue belt,
Nice white shirt.
yellow buckle.
Is he really going to fix that belt?
My guy, Judd,
Judd,
he'll
yeah.
fix it.
Does he know
Have
it's
him-
been in a urinal?
Have him reinforce it, though.
Yeah, he'll fix it. Yeah, he might just go buy a bigger one, fatty.
Well, I wonder to you, just out of curiosity, like how much does a belt like that cost that you would go to that kind of trouble?
Yeah, because isn't
Because they got belts and Menards over here for like $6.
That's a good point.
That can take a beating.
Yeah, they do whatever you want
Yeah.
to do.
If I-
In fact,
if I-
they do this exact same thing that other belt does.
If I broke a belt, I would let that belt go and get another one.
Yeah, it was a good run. It's
Yeah.
Good run.
Yeah,
It must be a very expensive belt.
I've used
Yeah.
shoestrings as belts before when I was a kid. So,
Yeah.
I mean, how much was this belt?
Yeah, want to say how much it was?
No.
And especially
Wow, geez.
realizing he left a sleeve of Pro V1s in the golf cart.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Didn't care.
That's a good point. $100.
Oh, it's got to be more than that. You
That's what I'm
don't
asking.
dive into a urinal for
Fresh piss. Was it 100? More than 100?
Yeah.
more than 200.
Yeah.
See, I would have
Whoa,
Michael
more-
Phelps through that
What in
urinal.
the sweet.
More than 300.
No, it was somewhere in the middle.
So in the 250 range for a
You
belt.
paid more than $200
That's unnecessary.
for a belt?
Man,
It was for my wedding.
I don't give. Oh,
Whoa.
sorry. I need to relax. It ain't my money.
Right. You talked me into it.
Yeah, but I always do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
more of the Power Trip Morning Show with John Kreisel after this on The Fan.
The 2024 Initials Invitational presented by St. Paul Federal Credit Union is underway. And you can watch all the action at KFAN.com/watch. It's powered by Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed.
$70,000
U.S.
with the St. Paul Federal Credit
hell
Union
yeah.
Initials jackpot today. Again, it goes up $500 a week. So even though we played Initials on Monday for quarterfinal number 1, still the same week, so we're staying at $70K. Not that that's a problem. That's $70,000.
Do you think anyone's ever going to win? It hasn't happened before.
Fair question. It has gone off twice, so yes, it will happen yet again.
I don't think I can go through that again.
Brilliant. I don't want to talk about it.
It hasn't happened to me yet.
So many inside jokes.
That was the theme of
70
golf
grand,
yesterday.
man.
How many inside jokes you could do?
Leave it at that.
It was mainly, I don't want to go through that.
You think you
again.
buy some Lexus Club seats?
They're sold out for the rest of the year, so.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's a short segment this time around.
Hey, so the show before us, I guess 2 shows before us, the Ben Maller show, was talking about the opening ceremonies of the Paris Olympics, which are tonight, right? I heard 2 things that I didn't know. I guess the opening ceremonies are on the river?
Yes.
Is that accurate?
And that river is basically like the toilet
It's
that
Dwight
guy
Stream.
was devastating
Is it the river
at
Stream?
Paris.
Yeah.
So it's a dumpy river.
It was Lake Minnetonka for a long time.
And there's going to be swimming events in there too, and they were worried about the cleanliness
Quality.
of it because of
right.
feces in the water.
They've done a lot of work to clean it up. They made this giant, essentially underground silo looking thing that collects all the stormwater. Because basically how it works is all the sewage and the storm water used to drain just directly into the river, which is why they didn't allow swimming. Well, now they've got this big tank underground that can collect that. So as long as there isn't a huge big rain event that would then overfill that thing, and then the
tickets to that.
water would go all the sewage and crap would go into the river, and then they'd have to figure it out. But as of right now, they're testing daily, and it's so far not going to give you chlamydia.
So that's number 1. Number 2, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I kind of can't believe this. When you think of the opening ceremonies of the Olympics, you think of just some of the world-class broadcasters describing what they're seeing, explaining what's happening, the pageantry, the tradition. The Ben Maller show said the hosts for the opening ceremonies tonight are Peyton Manning and Kelly Clarkson.
What?
And Snoop Dogg.
He's a roving reporter.
Yeah.
And Tirico.
And Tirico?
Yeah, Tirico.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Yeah. Now we got a captain for the ship.
You gotta have somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody's
Hey,
got to
but we
drive.
did
That
have
makes sense
Bob
then.
Costas with pink eye, double pink eye that one
Fair.
year.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's true.
Okay, so but hang on.
Fresh
There's going to be a
piss.
lot of people with pink eyes from this
true.
river.
So Tirico is leading it.
Yes.
Okay, well then
Yes.
that's different. They made it sound like it was hosted by Peyton Manning and Kelly Clarkson. I'm like, this is not going to go
you gotta
well.
have a quarter-
You got to
pun
have somebody
intended.
like Tirico.
Yeah.
Be like,
Okay, that makes way more sense.
Otherwise, it's Ray Charles, flying a
Yeah.
plane.
Man.
Jeez. Yeah, think when they're sitting there, there's going to be the beautiful opening ceremonies. There's going to be just logs floating down that river.
Like Frogger.
Like the old days when they just send logs down the Mississippi. That's what it will look like.
We have a similar setup. If we have and with the amount of rain we've gotten, I can't confirm, but I'm pretty sure there's a fair amount of Minneapolis sewage in the Mississippi.
That's unbelievably awesome.
Yeah.
So you're saying that the Minneapolis water issue right now and the Mississippi River may mean that Sauce's fresh piss is in the Mississippi?
Correct.
Oh, man.
How many times can we say that before somebody complains?
Fresh piss?
That's exactly the phrase I was asking
Piss
about.
in Bel Air.
I already called the FCC.
Or hot
It's
piss.
before 6. Is that one of those Harbor
Hour?
Hour bits?
FCC won't let us be. We're talking too much about Sauce's pee.
Look at you.
Yeah. I'm
Just
like Eminem.
Nordo at the end of 9 to noon.
Yeah.
That's a great bit.
How does he do that?
I don't know.
He's so busy with everything else, and then he's...
He's the Wayne Brady of the fan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Wayne.
Wayne Brady is the host of Let's Make a Deal. For those of us who grew up with Monty Hall,
I've never seen Let's Make a Deal.
they do work in some kind of whose line is it anyway bits. They do kind of do improv once in a while. Him and that other guy, and I forget the other guy's name.
Noel Gallagher.
Yeah, so Noel Gallagher from Oasis
really?
and Wayne Brady are the kind of co-hosts of Let's Make a Deal. And Noel starts strumming the guitar, and then Wayne will do his thing, and then they give away zonks and stuff and donkeys or whatnot.
Doggies?
Donkeys.
I could use a donkey.
Yeah, that's
What
the
would
worst.
you do with a donkey, Hogs?
When you open up
Bring it to
curtain,
Tijuana.
you open up curtain 3, and it's just a donkey sitting there. Like, what am I going to do with this?
Yeah, I'll tell you what you're going to do with it.
Wayne Brady.
I saw him in Vegas at the Venetian years ago. Fantastic.
In a improv setting, or
Yes.
what was his?
Yeah, it was a comedy improv. And then at the end, he's like, all right, I'm going to play a song for you guys off this album. And it turned into a concert, like 2 or 3 songs. Dude is so talented.
You could see that on Who's
Yeah.
Line. I mean, very quick. And what was the line from Chappelle's show? Wasn't it like, is Wayne Brady going to have to choke a bitch? Right, yeah. That's.
I watch it every few months.
That's
fun.
definitely out of type, right? That was fantastic.
But that was like his moment where people like, oh.
He's got a sense of
he's
humor.
edgy, yeah,
and
he's
self-awareness,
funny.
right?
Yeah,
If you know what your type is, you got to go against type once in a
He
while.
does take major offense to that, though. Like, he does not like, because like a lot of people talk about how he's like not black enough, and he's talked about like that was part of the reason he did that was because he was tired of like being called like the whitest black guy on TV and stuff. Like,
they need to bring back that show.
They do.
I wish that show was so freaking funny.
They
It
did.
holds up to,
I think it still is on.
Well, yeah, but I mean, as far as like the new,
Are you talking about Chappelle?
Chappelle.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Who's Line.
I thought you were talking about Who's Line as
sorry.
well.
Chappelle show was so freaking good and edgy as hell. I mean, he doesn't care, but I don't know if they could get away with half of that now.
The race draft.
Oh,
I wonder
race draft
if
is
Ryan
all-time.
Stiles and Colin Mockery just did like a podcast. I think I would listen to it.
Yeah.
If they just
Probably
improv'd it.
I bet,
They probably
Hog's
do.
right. They
My
probably
guess is
do.
they'll run some spots for it in the next break.
Oh.
The episode with what's his name? Richard, the guy who just died, Richard
Lewis.
Simmons. Lewis. Richard Simmons on Who's Line just came up, obviously, because of his death, and watched that again. And just brilliant television. Just brilliant TV.
I don't know if I've seen that
I don't
one.
even know what the hell you're talking
That's how I didn't even know Richard Simmons was a thing outside of Who's
Am
Line
I
for
telling a
years.
story?
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I only saw him on that. I didn't see him anywhere else. And then I was like, oh, he's actually a big deal. Or was.
Well, you were never sweating to the oldies.
No.
No, you weren't.
All
When
right.
we come back, we'll do Front Page Sports. Where the hell's Tommy? He said he was coming in.
God
Let's go, T.O. Come on. Front Page Sports after this Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.
Hi. It's the Power Trip Morning Show. Sam Darnold started to talk to the press yesterday. Excited about getting camp started.
I enjoy it. I enjoy the process of learning a new offense. Obviously, a lot of hard work has to go into it. I still am learning a ton. So, yeah, just got to continue to, grind every single day and, just continue to get better at the little details. And, once I feel like I have something down, don't ever be satisfied with that because it can come up in a big moment during the season. So just continuing to study the little details. That's it.
Sauce, based on what you're hearing out of Vikings training camp, would you trade J.J. McCarthy?
No.
You've heard that Darnold's slinging it, though, right?
Yeah. But I've also heard McCarthy is.
T.O.'s on his way in. He squeezed a workout in before the show.
Of course he did.
Must be rough being T.O. So
Too bad he
he's
didn't
on his way
broadcast
in.
it.
Well,
that was something.
Well, we weren't doing a golf bet.
That was something. Let's do Front Page Sports, which we kind of just started with the Darnold bit, but Front Page Sports, let's go.
We are your home for Minnesota Vikings.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 6 days.
Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores, buy any 2 Gatorade 28 ounces and get one free. That's right, buy 2, get one free. 28-ounce Gatorades at Holiday, and you can taste the thunder with our exclusive Lightning Blast flavor, only at Holiday. Mix and match anything you want there when it comes to Gatorade. Go for it. Holiday this morning. Go get dehydrated. You said that you drink so much on the golf course that you're peeing off every 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Sauce drank so much that he had to fill up a urinal and then put his belt buckle in there. Hydrate, right?
Hydrate.
It's important. Do it at Holiday.
Yes.
Padres pitcher Dylan Cease threw a no-hitter against the Nationals. Just the second no-hitter in Padres history. They went something like 52 years without throwing a no-hitter, and now they have 2 in the last 4 years.
It's easier now.
That's our team.
Yeah, that's our squad. I didn't see any of it, but yeah, he had 9 strikeouts, 3 walks. Dylan Cease is one of those guys that the Padres traded for, so you can trade for pitching.
What?
Yes.
No. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Dylan Cease is also this guy. I told this to Creasel 15 minutes ago. When I saw Dylan Cease throw a no-hitter last night on ESPN.com, I had to question space-time because I thought he retired 15 years ago, right? He was one of those names.
Yeah.
It felt like he played for the White Sox in 2010.
Yeah.
And then I looked it up. He's 28.
Yeah.
So now I know what Parrish and Hawk feel like when we talk basketball.
Yeah.
I thought Dylan Cease played for the White Sox 67 years ago.
Right.
He's 28, which means he's in his prime and he's on the Padres now. I had zero knowledge of that. I thought he was done. He's 28.
Yeah.
It's tough to keep track.
8. Whoops.
He's a young man, yeah.
Dylan Cease.
D.Cease.
It's a full sentence, as you like to say, Chris.
Yeah.
9 pitches in the 8th, 11 in the 9th. So for all of you going, man, that's the crazy thing about now is that he gets pulled after the 7th all the time, right? Starters don't go beyond 6 or 7 almost ever in Major League Baseball. So according
that's mainly on the Twins.
On the Twins. So the story I read was saying that the Padres thought about pulling him, but everybody in the dugout was saying he's still got it. Let's let him do it. And then he got through the 8th pretty quick, and then obviously because they got through the 8th in 9 pitches, he said, "All right, let's try to let him do it." He's cruising. So a 3-0 win and a no hitter for Dylan Cease.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Twins are off today, they were off yesterday. They are back at it today at Detroit at 5:40. And the good news is Cleveland lost 3-0 to Detroit yesterday. So the Twins are 4.5 games behind Cleveland.
Hell yeah, man. Go Twins, hopefully.
Yeah, you love that team.
I mean, I just want them to add on Tuesday. I love
the Twins too. That's why I rip them. And there will be people say it with the Vikings too. They'll be like, "Well, then don't watch." No, I love the team. If I rip them, it means I care. If I don't talk about them, like the Goat First, like the soccer team, I don't care.
Right. Yeah. You don't want that. You want people to care enough, and you want people to talk about how
to be passionate.
If they don't not add on Tuesday, I'm going to be so pissed.
The Paris Olympics opening ceremonies are today, but of course, the last couple of days, a couple of the events have already started, like soccer. Women's soccer yesterday, the U.S. women won 3-0 over Zambia.
Huge win to start. Good start by the Team USA.
The U.S. faces Germany on Sunday.
I'm going to talk about the Olympics like I know what I'm talking about. Like the way, like when we talk about curling and we...
Yeah. That's good. Good plan.
Is it prestigious in the soccer world, like the World Cup and all that, or do they care?
I think the World Cup's a big deal, I think.
Well, that people care about that. Like, do people care about the Olympics, though, in soccer?
Sure.
I think so.
The Rays traded Randy Arozarena over the night to Seattle. He's not having a great year, but obviously all-star level player when he is playing well. So Arozarena going to the Seattle Mariners. See, Paul, they can make trades in Major League Baseball. Maybe your Twins will.
Yeah, let's hope they do.
Back to the Olympics for a second. Canada fired their women's soccer coach. I shouldn't say fired. I guess they technically removed her from the Olympics. I don't know if they're going to fire her down the road. It sounds like they just signed her this year. But they have removed her from the soccer team after a scandal involving drones spying on an opponent's practice. That opponent was New Zealand because New Zealand complained that drones were flying over a closed practice session. She, on Wednesday, was adamant at practice that she knew nothing about the drone use.
I know nothing.
That's it. Yep.
Yeah.
But they have removed her from the Olympics, and Canada did beat New Zealand 2-1 yesterday.
Is her last name Belichick?
Brilliant.
It is not.
What sport are we talking about again?
That is women's soccer.
Don't they just kick a ball into the net?
Yeah, I would think if they want to see what the other team does, they just watch past games. Right? There's video.
Breakdowns.
Yeah. Is she sorry?
Okay. Canadian.
Look at that.
I know, dude.
She only sorry she got caught.
This is Canadian accent.
That sounds like somebody from White Bear Lake.
Hey?
Yep.
I'm saying?
You.
I can't even. Party has still got a little something.
I still got a little something.
All right,
Your mic's on.
You can hear him through the wall, though.
Yeah.
Even if the mic's off. This is a pretty soundproof room.
Yeah. What are you looking at over there, T.O.? Women? Yeah. The lady folk. Not your cup of tea? Yeah.
Johnny, good to see you, brother.
Good to see you. Good to be seen.
Got in a workout this morning
You're
before
looking
the power
sharp.
trip. Look at you. Got some golf clothes on. You got a belt that works.
Yeah, I gotta fire up a work day. Hey, Paulie, how much did it cost? About $250 or something?
The belt.
Put me down for $2. I respect it. I think it's so swag.
Thanks.
The cooler the clothes, the better you feel.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Even a belt, though?
Sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No,
I've worn
no,
some
not
dumb
cool.
stuff in my day.
Yeah.
Why not?
You all right, brother?
Who?
Me? No, I actually...
A little winded?
Yeah. Went on a run this morning, and haven't gone on a run in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Bod just hurts now.
How far did you run?
Like 5 miles.
Jeez.
Jesus, dude.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What did that take you?
Right about under an hour. Yeah.
Man, you got up early.
Yeah, 4 o'clock.
Look at you.
And when did you stop this run?
When did I stop?
Like how long has it been since you were running?
40 minutes ago.
Well, I stopped at 5, right when you guys started, 5:30. I turned on the iHeart. Do you know when you stop working out and you can't stop sweating?
Yeah, I can get that, but I'm worried about the fact that you can't stop breathing heavy.
No, sorry.
No, it's okay. Are you okay? No,
I'm good.
I mean,
We
all
were
right,
just
cool.
wondering if you ran from your home to here.
That's what I was wondering.
No.
'cause- Okay.
No.
Okay.
I missed you guys yesterday, though.
I missed you too.
Yeah, you were missed.
Yeah. Carly talked about a lot of crank, though. Worked out good.
Yes, you did.
Should have filled your quota.
She was a little extra horny yesterday, wasn't
Okay.
she? She was.
Take it down a notch.
She's going riding.
She was.
I'm with you.
He does.
He does.
Oh,
Have
yeah.
some gummies on that run?
Oh, I've been meaning to pick a bone with all of you guys.
Go
here
ahead.
you go.
Take this one first.
Yeah, the floor is yours.
Yeah, go ahead.
Last Friday, a week from yesterday?
Last Friday.
A week from today.
Last Friday.
Yeah.
The,
Rude party?
Rude party, yeah, baby, which has already been a week. I can't believe
Yeah,
it.
put your hands down.
No,
Give her hell.
I drove home. I was not that drunk. I need everyone to know.
So that was sober, Tommy?
I swear on my life.
Wow.
I believe you.
I had five seltzers, 2 tequila shots, and a shot of Black Velvet. I was there for 5 hours.
Oh, Tio.
You're a treasure.
You are something else.
I love you.
I'm a big man.
Well,
Is that why you're wearing a Jordan Addison jersey today?
Oh, Lord. All right.
Hawk, can you fire up some Billy Joel?
I'd love to.
Can we?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Close.
I got to open it. It's taking forever to open because this computer doesn't recognize music anymore.
Tio, you've seen the videos, correct? From Rude Party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to apologize to Hawk. I almost hit him.
It's okay. It was rock and roll, baby.
Yeah, rock
With
and
your
roll.
car afterwards?
With my feet. I know. Oh, that's it.
Is that what you wanted?
I don't know if Tio gets that joke. That's okay. Doesn't matter.
It looked fun.
It was great. Yeah.
We had a
We
good time.
had to set up the Encanto party for Chloe.
I understand.
That was adorable. I saw
understand.
that.
Yeah, man.
She
Love
had
it.
the greatest time.
That's
Oh
a
my
great
God.
movie, too, by the way.
I love it.
Yeah.
The soundtrack.
Fantastic
all
movie.
bangers.
First time you see it, great twist.
Yeah.
No idea.
Agreed.
Yeah. I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I recommend it.
Yeah, it's great.
Heartbreaker in the middle there, too.
Yeah.
Gets Chloe every time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hard not to tear up for that, man.
Yep. She's not a
Good movie.
super emotional. Like after my dad passed away, she, was rubbing my arm. She's like, "I'm sorry that your daddy died."
Oh.
Way she goes. It's the way she goes.
That's what she said. She dropped it is what it is.
Is she really?
Yep.
Oh,
And
God, I
then
love
she
that girl.
goes.
yeah, and I'm
God, I
like,
love her.
I tell her that when like a toy breaks, not when someone dies.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And then,
She's right, though.
She's the cutest, though. At Detroit Lakes, she hugged me goodbye about 6 times.
Well,
she doesn't know me very well.
She listens to the show.
But still,
She thinks she knows all you guys.
It was the
Yeah.
best.
do.
The
Oh,
Builders and
honey.
Remodelers commercial. She's always looks at the TV.
Aw. That's the best.
She's very sweet.
Call the cops!
Yes.
But she's a monster. Yeah.
Karen.
That's the thing. It's a good thing she's cute.
So when we come back, we'll talk to Mr. Z, and you guys should be jacked, right? We're talking Deadpool and Wolverine in a second.
Hell
right?
yeah, man.
I
Hell
saw
yeah.
it last night, dude.
Oh, you did?
You saw it?
Yeah, I
Oh,
did.
then there's the full movie review when we
That's
get
right.
back.
I did.
Power Trip Morning Show
Awesome.
after this on The Fan.
You've seen comedians Chris DiStefano, Sam Morril, and Namish Patel on late night shows and their stand-up specials. Now you can see the trio when they take the stage at Mystic Lake on Saturday, August 10th. Tickets on sale now. Get yours today at mysticlake.com.
That is the J.J. Gallahorn.
Brilliant.
All right, this is the Power Trip Morning Show. Tommy Olsen is here because normally Tommy's on Thursdays, but look, you had a big boy responsibility yesterday, and your initials quarterfinal is today at 8:15. You're feeling good. You're confident.
Yeah, today's the day. And Cor, I'm kind of sad. I did the last time I played was last year. Invitational. Yeah,
okay, so
I almost won. Do you remember?
A little rusty, but you can do it.
I didn't remember that until somebody just told me. Yep. Right. Yeah.
All right, so we'll see how you do at 8:15. John Kriesel is here, of course, every Friday, but also at about 6:20 or so every Friday morning, we like to talk movies with Mr. Z in a big weekend in movies because Deadpool and Wolverine comes out. It's projected to be gigantic. The reviews are very solid. The audience scores through the roof. The critic scores in the 80s or so. So that's pretty solid. And Chris, you saw it last night. But Mr. Z, welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show.
Hey, guys. Thanks. What's up?
It's happening.
How big is this movie going to be?
Well, to put it into a little perspective, the coolest thing about this is that it's rated R. That's not cool. It is rated R, but box office wise, we've only had a couple movies to open to more than 100 million rated R because you lop off a big part of your movie going audience. The biggest weekend box office for rated R is one of the Deadpools. I think Deadpool 2 at about 135 million, let's say. And then the other one was like 128. This was once you get above 175 million, the numbers get really wonky. But this is going to be more than 175, closer to 200 million for an opening weekend.
Jeez.
So it's going to dwarf any rated R movie ever. Even taking into perspective like the raised ticket prices, all that stuff. This is just the biggest R-rated movie of all time.
Wow.
80% on Rotten Tomatoes. You guys are all super jacked for it. But Chris, you saw it last night.
Yeah, a couple of things. Number one, I won't say the theater I went to because I don't want people going there knowing this can happen. But with a rated R movie, do you have to be a certain age to get in? Is that the situation? Still? I'm sorry.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Technically, you don't. You have to be accompanied by a parent or legal guardian, to get in.
That's okay. Cool. Last night, not only was there no one like checking to see if anybody was a certain. Nobody even asked me if I bought a ticket. I bought it online. And I didn't even know there was nobody anywhere to take my ticket.
You could have just walked right in.
Absolutely, 100%.
And you think people did that? Is that what you're saying? Maybe.
Well, and I'm just saying, if you're 13 and you want to see this movie, go for it. Is all that's what I'm saying.
So I've been to a theater like that as well, and I was also very confused that they didn't scan your digital tickets.
For sure,
I could have walked right in as well. I think I'm going to ask you during the break if I know the theater because I'm pretty sure it's close to here.
Yeah, I know what you're
saying. So
I wonder if it's the same one.
I will say this: you've seen it, right, Mr. Z?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. I was in a great mood. I was excited about the movie. I thought they were great. Those two together, fun. All the cameos were really, really cool. I got to tell you, I had no idea what the hell was happening. And I might I honestly, do you know what I mean when I say that? Since you and I have both seen the film, I don't know what the hell happened. I'm not sure where they were. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why they needed to go there. I'm not sure. I don't know the plot of the film, and I may just be a dumbass. I admit it, but I loved the film. I really enjoyed it. I had fun. It was a romp. There was way more blood and killing than I think I've ever seen in any movie. I still don't know why any of it happened. Am I just dumb?
No, I don't. I sort of. I'm with you on most of that. When I left the movie, when I was thinking about it, one of my thoughts was, it would literally take me about 3 minutes to explain what happens in this movie plot-wise.
Yeah.
Take out any of the entertainment, just for what happened. It's like, oh yeah, this happened, and then they had to do this, and then they had to do that, and then they did that. Like that's all that really happens. It's a very simple, and I understand what you're saying as far as the void goes and things like that.
Yeah.
But in general, but with that being said, this is a spectacle. This is pure entertainment and joy.
Yeah.
The 80% of Rotten Tomatoes drives me nuts because those 20% of people, it's like, what the hell? I mean, what did you want to happen? Did you want it not to be Deadpool? Did you want to go, I wish this time he didn't talk to the camera. I wish time there wasn't so much swearing. I would have liked it more. Like, just don't go.
Yeah,
don't send a vegetarian to review a barbecue restaurant. It doesn't make any sense.
Well said. And let me say, and I'm not going to give a spoiler alert, but you're going to know what I'm saying. I still have no idea why much of The Void was that other movie that came out earlier this year. I don't know. You know which movie I'm referring to? Why? Why was that even involved in the plot? I don't.
It's funny. Sorry, we're doing radio for two people here, but that is actually the weirdest thing about that is that's a different studio.
That's what I mean.
They don't even have the rights to that other movie,
and none of the actors are involved in this film. I guess one of them is kind of.
Yeah, that was funny.
I don't know what happened. I loved it. I really enjoyed it. But I feel like I am like I took a test on a book I didn't read. That's how I feel.
It's maybe like losing your virginity. You loved it, but you can't explain what just happened.
Exactly right. Yes. Core. Yes. Deep.
It wasn't quite as good as his vegetarian going to it. That was as good as it gets.
Yeah, that was great.
Right. But again, I couldn't encourage more people to go see it more. It's fun. I love it when he talks to the camera. But I still am not. I don't even know why his beloved was not happy with him. I'm still not sure why she didn't like him. I don't know what happened.
Well, maybe if you would have scanned your ticket, you would have understood.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
You walked right in.
All right, so there you go.
I might go today.
Mr. Z, question. How long do you think this will stay in theaters?
Before it hits Disney Plus?
No, just how long will it... Because I found out Alamo's opening on the 27th of August, and I would like to see this there, and I'd like to see Twisters there. Do you think those will still be in at the end of August?
That question is directly related to the number of screens that theater has.
Okay.
So if you have more than 12 screens, Deadpool's gonna play for a minimum of 8 weeks, I would say.
Oh, cool.
If it's a 4-screen theater, the turnover is just too. There's just too much pressure from other studios to bring in other product as we go through August. So if they have a ton of screens, Deadpool will play for at least 8 weeks.
Hell yes! Awesome. Good.
One more question. I'm not going to spoil. The blonde, if you know what I'm talking about, the blonde lady. Did you know who that was? Not the character.
I had an inkling who it was, but I will tell you amazingly, again, radio for two, a handful of people. Amazingly, the only way to know was to watch the credits.
Right. I had no idea.
So you didn't watch the credits?
No, I did. And now I do know
for that reason?
Yeah.
Because you were like,
I'm like, well, I don't know who any of those people are, but I can tell it must have been a big deal. God, I felt stupid.
Well, okay, hang on.
I felt so stupid.
If Chris loves all the Deadpool movies and he was this confused, I have not seen Deadpool 1 or Deadpool 2. Could you watch this without seeing either of those?
Certainly, because it would be... 20% of the joy of this movie is come from following the plot line. If you know who Wolverine is you know who Deadpool is, it's fine. It's not hard to follow because it's complicated. It's hard. It would be hard to follow because they just say, hey, this is where we are, and then this is what's happening, and then this is who's there, and then go. And then Ryan Reynolds just takes over and just runs his mouth for 2 hours, and
Which
it's
is
hilarious.
Yeah,
just
I'm going
hilarious.
to see it today.
I mean, again, I really enjoyed it. I wonder. I'm actively going to look up right now. I'm going to type into the computer. Why was this movie such a huge part of this movie? I don't understand that. I can't figure it out.
It's funny. I never really thought of it that much, but I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
Well, anyway, great movie.
All right. Anything else of note coming out this weekend?
Boy, off the top of my, no, nothing else. Well, no, not of note. There's a couple of movies that are going to slip into really major towns just as artsy type films. But nope, it's Deadpool and Wolverine. Week 2 of Twister. Twister's really kind of a little bit of a bad deal for there because that $80 million opening was going to be followed by, and it still will do fine, but that movie should be enjoying a second week of another $50 million run and be number one of the box office, and they're just getting crushed by Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh, so. Gotcha. All right. You're the best, Mr. Z. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.
Mr. Z.
Love you.
Follow him on Twitter at Mr. Z Movies if you want to argue about film.
Perfect.
He'll engage.
Or Rotten Tomatoes.
How
Or
many
Rotten
of you will
Tomatoes.
see it this weekend?
I'm going to go see it today.
I watched the first one last night. Do you know he references Wolverine in the opening first minute of Deadpool
for sure.
1?
Yeah.
And they bang a ton in number 1.
Dude, that
Perfect.
girl's soup's hot. Isn't she a hottie?
My heavens. I
Yeah.
think, Seth thought the same thing because Seth's never seen it.
Now
Seth
we're
never saw
talking.
the first one.
Now we're talking.
Well, we always said there's a better chance Seth leaves me for a woman and I leave her for
She
a
getting all
dude.
riled, you know what I mean?
I'll take that back.
Wait, so do you recommend it? Hawk?
Yes, I absolutely do. Like I said, it's super fun.
All right.
I just don't know what happened. I know what happened. I don't know why any of it happened.
So are you going to watch it again and try and figure it out?
I certainly am, and
Okay.
I'm literally
I'm going
reading
to come
a
over
story
and ask
right
some
now.
questions because I want to.
Okay, cool.
Well, yeah, and I want to know what theater you went to because I had a similar
I know,
experience a couple weeks ago. I wonder if we went to the same one. Power Trip Morning Show with What Really Matters after this on The Fan.
Do you see why I'm confused, Tommy?
Yes.
I told Tommy two major things that I still don't understand about that movie. And again, it didn't make me not like it, but it did make me feel like I feel like I missed a movie. Like I saw 1 and 2 and they had 3 and then I missed 3 and I watched 4.
Yeah. I don't know. Just what you said. Maybe they're just. I don't know. I don't even know how to justify it.
I don't either. I don't know why it happened. There's one whole character who's a major part of the film. I still don't know who that person was. I still, as I said,
Well, you're
don't know
going to
who
have
it
to
was.
see it again.
But it was fun, though,
now
right?
you
It
know-
was so much fun.
You have to see it again, and now you know how to see it for free.
Yeah, absolutely true.
Just walk in.
Yeah, walk
then-
right in, sit right down.
Like the swearing, it's funny, right?
Oh, dude, so
Yeah.
much swearing.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
that's good.
perfect.
So
Yeah.
much swearing.
I
And so
love
much
swearing.
killing.
Awesome.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah.
Let's do what really matters. I do scores and stats around the world of sports, and Chris changes your life with something else. And it's brought to you by our friends at Catalyst Supply and CatalystSupplyCo.com. For you contractors and installers out there, CatalystSupplyCo.com.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Twins were off yesterday. They're back at it today against the Detroit Tigers at 5:40. Pablo Lopez from Minnesota. The Tigers beat the Guardians yesterday, 3-0. So the Guardians lead over the Twins just 4.5 games. Twins are 56-45. Within striking distance of
we're
the
doing
Guardians.
okay.
They're chipping away.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
5:40 tonight.
cool.
But what really matters is this.
I'm trying to. So there's an article I'm reading right now that sidelined me a little bit from Parade Magazine, saying the most popular Dairy Queen Blizzard flavor was just revealed, but it's probably not what you think. Oh. I hate when they do this because I'm reading through the article and I'm trying to get to the headline,
Oh.
and I hate it when they don't just tell you. Here's.
If it's not what you think, my guess would be cookie dough is number one.
Okay, here it is. No. Apparently, number 1 is turtle pecan cluster.
No, 0% chance.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know one person that's ever ordered
No,
that.
I've never heard of that.
That's
Oh, yeah, they've had it for a long time. I see it on there, and I think to myself, I'd eat every one of them but that one.
Exactly. I'm not saying some people don't like it.
No, I'm
Maybe
sure
this
it's
article
good.
is arguing it's the best if you try it. Nobody orders that.
No.
It says the
No
most
way.
searched Blizzard flavor is turtle pecan cluster.
No chance.
Searched maybe just to see what turtle means.
Yeah, right. Is there actual turtle in there?
No way.
Seriously.
Oreo cookie number 2.
Ooh, that's okay.
Cookie dough's got to be in the mix.
Yeah.
There's no way.
So
it's
for
number
yours,
one.
Alabama, Georgia, and Mississippi, turtle pecan cluster is number 1 by a mile.
Okay, well, okay. Maybe
regional,
that is a regional
Yeah,
thing.
maybe,
There's
yeah.
no way in Minnesota that's even close to number one.
And
A
to
cheese
Tommy's
blizzard?
point, they're probably wondering what those words mean.
Yeah.
If my buddy,
I love a turtle in my Blizzard.
my buddy
These some
DQ Dan,
bitches.
my buddy DQ Dan, if Dan is listening, text me because he owned multiple Dairy Queens. I think he still has a couple. He would know that this is BS.
Yeah.
He'll confirm. There's no way it's number one.
Well, Saucy worked at one. What'd you make the most?
Yeah, a quarter century ago when he was 360 pounds.
When we were a building.
God, that was probably the best.
Oh,
I can't even imagine.
Just
the size
totes
of a
and
small
totes of
box.
toppings.
It'd be like me working at a strip club.
Was your senior photo an aerial photograph?
Oh my God! Brilliant.
It was a drone.
Yes. Yeah. It was the first drone photo.
Was it a grill and chill or was it just?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
A brazier.
A brassiere, which you had to wear because
God, I was fat.
That is not an exaggeration. I have never heard or seen anyone order that.
Neither have I.
One time in my life. Not once.
Most popular flavor in America, according to a study, is turtle pecan.
No chance.
That's wild.
You should put it on
no way.
powertrip.com. See what people vote in Minnesota.
We have powertrip.com.
Oh, I don't know. Whatever it is.
The sneaky best is grasshopper Oreo or mint Oreo. Same thing.
But see, I would Google that because
Oh,
I
so
wanted
good.
wonder what type of grasshoppers are in there.
Yeah. Well,
So good. They had that green dye or whatever.
Yeah, good.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Grasshoppers are actually decent.
Hell yeah.
The actual
Yeah.
Will you ever
Inside.
You should
mix,
have-
or it's too much?
mix what?
Like
what?
mixing like cookie dough and Reese's?
Well, sure, that
Oh,
mix
dude,
works.
that is a high level thing
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's basically what Cookie Monster ice cream at Honey and Mackey's is because it's got cookie dough and it's got.
yeah.
No, they don't.
Mint cookie dough Oreo
yes.
is the best.
Yeah,
That sounds
mint-
amazing.
I've never
Well
been.
said,
I've never been to
Zacko.
Honey and Mackey's.
What?
Oh,
I need to get back to you.
I
It's
need
worth
to go
the drive.
now. Right
Yeah.
now, I wish
Theo.
you would bring
What
in
is
some
Cookie
right
Monster?
now.
Cookie Monster it's Cookie Monster and Sinful
Muppet.
at Honey and Mackey's are my two
Brilliant.
favorite ice creams of all time.
Eats cookies.
We need one in Woodbury.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
I've
tell
been
Suzanne.
begging her. I've been begging
Maple
Suzanne
Grove
for
Jr.
years.
Right? We need everything. We have pretty much everything. We
You
just
need something
that.
on the east side because it's in Plymouth. It's all the way on the west side. That Zach has a 45-minute drive. He's not going to Honey and Mackey's super often. It's too far of a drive. She's got to go on the east side. Got to get location number 2.
We need it. Lots of sporting events over there. That place would be crushing.
Theo, your big boy job's got to bring you to the west side of the city
You're
once
all
in
the
a while.
time.
Well, then
All the time.
You have to go.
Dude.
I'm telling you.
Plymouth.
Please,
Really?
I need some right
Cookie
It's
now.
worth
Monster.
it.
Yeah,
100%.
it's worth it. Yeah.
Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster's number 1.
So
Sinful's
good.
number 2. You like
Those are
cinnamon?
Yeah, adore it.
Yeah, cinnamon ice cream. Oof. Yikes.
Have you ever had-
Cinnamon.
Have you ever had cinnamon toast just with like butter and cinnamon and sugar?
1,000 times. I grew
yeah.
up on it. I wouldn't be here
That's all
without
I'd
that.
eat.
It's arguably top 3 breakfast
It's
foods
so
of all
good.
time.
So good.
God, it's good.
Yep. Cinnamon and sugar and butter.
Yeah, correct.
Yes.
So you eat French toast then?
100%.
We have a pre-mixed
French toast.
in the pantry because Chloe likes it. There's a separate container that we have sugar and cinnamon mixed. So then it's
yeah.
quicker to
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
put the butter on, sprinkle it on there. Here you go.
Rip a shot of it every once in a while.
By the way, I finally found Minnesota's favorite.
Oh, yeah. Let's read it.
What do you think it is? Give me some guess.
I think Cookie Dough's up there. Butterfinger's
I think
up
we're
there.
cookie dough or Oreo, one of the two.
I think Oreo.
Staples.
I think it's cookie dough.
Hot dish.
John? No? Okay. No. Snickers,
Oh, that's
It's solid.
which is a very solid
It's
one.
okay.
you can't go wrong with it.
But that's like too hard in there. Like,
Whoa.
you know?
That's how you like it.
No.
No.
I can't even
It's
talk on here.
Oreo Oreo.
You did this.
And
I know, I
peanut
did.
butter cup. Reese's peanut
Yes!
butter cup and Oreo.
Oh,
that's the
God.
go-to for
Now, let
me.
me tell you something.
But those are two like simple, boring.
Yeah.
But
Let me tell you something.
Tell
the
me.
first time I was ever with a teenage version of my son, Alex Hockey, where he was ordering for himself after he'd gotten out on his own and learned the ways of the world.
Yep.
And he ordered a Blizzard that had multiple different things in it and just paid extra. I thought, I have raised a brilliant.
yeah.
I did not know you could do that until this moment.
It's
Give
the
me
cheat
one of
code.
everything.
And extra
unlocked the-
in there.
Here's my
too?
Yeti cup. Get as many things in there as you can. Right.
That's the dream.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
What emotion for you guys is stronger? Like when at its peak, horniness or hungriness?
It's not even close as horniness.
Because they both control your whole body.
Yeah, but I cannot eat.
What about both?
Yeah,
what if
that's
it's
true.
a tie?
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
I mean, they're it's a tale of the tape. It's like Ali Frazier. Like,
Yeah, there's
I
a
don't
tail
know.
of the tape going on, yeah.
I think the moment you officially want food more than that is the moment you realize you're getting old.
Well,
And I'm absolutely old.
But if you don't have one, you die. So one has to.
Which one is it?
Right. Which is why I go without eating
Hunger.
sometimes.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Listen, if I don't have one, somebody's dying.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Well, like, if you don't have one, you can't even see straight.
One creates life, too.
Yeah.
They're both powerful.
They are.
Very powerful.
Yeah, this is deep.
This is deep stuff. I don't know. But
Well,
like,
deeper,
can't-
though.
But like, if you don't have one, like you are like a raging bull, can't even think.
Still don't know which one you're talking about.
I know you can. Yeah, they're interchangeable. I don't know.
I need ice cream and pizza immediately.
Yeah.
I'll make a pizza.
Please do. You said you were gonna.
Yeah.
If you say
then I got lost in your eyes.
one hand is Kerry Russell, the other hand is State Fair cheese curds.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to the Minnesota State Fair.
Yeah. Fried pickles.
I want a bucket
So
of
is that
cheese
your
curds.
like,
and Kerry can have a couple, but just don't bother me
Well,
while I'm eating all the cheese
It
curds.
depends on if Carrie wants to chat afterwards.
What if she gets her hands all greasy with the cheese curds?
Makes part of it a lot easier,
Well,
Chris.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't love that either. So
Is
I'll
curds
just-
your favorite at the
I'll
fair?
100%.
You smell like
I'll buy
canola
her a
oil.
second bucket, and she can have her own. Get your hands out of my.
Why is that thing so
cheese curds.
shiny?
Unlimited Carry
It's
or
like a
unlimited
rainbow trout.
curds?
For life?
For life.
Cheese curds.
Come on.
That's how you know you're getting older.
Fried pickles.
If I was 22, I'd take Kerry Russell 1,000 times
Yeah.
out of 1,000. Now it's cheese curds.
The State
What do
Fair
I care?
fried pickles at the Big Green Pickle. 100 out of 100. So
you're
good.
taking
Mini donut beer.
Oh, so good.
Tell you guys right now,
The
I'm
deep fried
moving to
cookie dough is
Amsterdam
phenomenal. Why?
because everything you guys just talked about, I can get in Amsterdam as much as I want. Nobody can judge me.
Except for State Fair cheese
Yeah,
curds.
they don't got cheese
I don't care
curds,
about
though.
cheese
Tio,
curds.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach out to Suzanne. Suzanne will bring Cookie Monster.
Yeah, I
to
would
you
love it. I've
next-
never
Are you here
had it.
next Thursday?
Yeah, no.
We'll work it out.
Actually, yeah,
We'll find a Thursday
yeah.
you're here, and she'll
Thanks,
just bring
Paul
ice
McCartney.
cream to you instead of you going to her.
Oh, okay. I mean, if I just don't know where it is.
Oh, dude.
Well, there's a thing
down
called
55.
There's a thing
Google
called
Maps.
Google. You know how like Google Earth took a picture of Sauce's high school photos according to John Creasel? Just Google it.
Oh, it's by West Health. I know where it is. It's the other side.
That's
Yeah.
exactly right.
Yeah, there's a high V right
I mean,
there.
a
Yeah.
little
I know
ways
where it
down the
is.
road,
Yeah. It's kind of on the way to your house.
Kind of, yeah. It's not
Yeah.
far. That's why we go there all the time. It's about
makes sense.
4 minutes from where I
Telling you right
live.
now.
That's our spot.
Ain't nobody in there.
When
ever
are we going to
been
get
sad.
together at your house again, Cor? with
Not now,
Tommy?
Zach. We're having a good Friday.
Is it my turn or your turn?
I don't even remember. Oh, yeah. No, we were talking about Blizzard, so your turn.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Take a little blizzard.
Oh, Lordy.
God, I don't even remember the last time I had a Snickers Blizzard, but it's number one in Minnesota, apparently.
Yeah, no,
That sounds good. It's been a while.
It's a conundrum.
Frozen Snickers, just as opposed to
the
just
ice cream
room
ones?
temperature. No. I'm just talking about throwing an actual Snickers in the freezer is way better than just grabbing it off the shelf and
Those
eating
are
it.
good, but the actual ice cream bar,
Unbelievable.
amazing.
Unbelievable.
Let me tell you something.
So good.
What are those ice cream sandwiches that they sell? I think they have a lady's name.
Thelma's?
Yeah.
Yep.
I had one of those on my way out.
Insanely
Dude,
good.
The
So
Thelmas are the monster cookie.
That's the one I
Thelmas
had, dude.
Is the best dessert, and it's not
I
close.
like the Snickerdoodle one.
Do you
but
have
sure.
to get them? Do they sell them
that's
at a lot of
A+.
places, or you have
Target
to
has
go
them.
to?
You can get them at gas stations.
Yeah, Jerry's has them. You got to wear a belt though.
And Target has them as well, Johnny.
I would,
K.
I
in the
would dig in some
microwave for a
fresh
couple of
piss to
seconds.
get one of those
I
things.
just remembered that I have an awesome ice cream sandwich in the freezer that I got from the ice cream man. That
What kind?
Ice cream. It's from that Dorothy Ann Bakery, I think, in Woodbury. But our ice cream man truck had it. And Chloe, obviously, you hear the music.
Oh, it's the greatest thing in
She's
the
like,
world.
I did it.
They have an ice cream
There's not,
man
there's
truck?
not a happier feeling in the world.
Zach's seen that.
And then I
film.
just get one, put it in the freezer, forget.
Yeah.
Today it's happening, though.
God, that's good.
I'm going to tell you right now.
We all want ice cream now.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Tell me.
I want pizza, I want ice cream, and Chipotle as well.
And some.
And Spalding over there.
Oh man,
I want ice cream. Why Chipotle? That's random.
I just saw a
Chipotle
story
and
about
za, that does not go well together.
That toilet pays a price the next day.
Chipotle is so good. I miss the days they don't make quesadillas for you anymore.
Let me tell you right now.
They don't?
No, they say it's only on the kids menu.
Are you kidding me?
Swear.
Just tell them you're a kid.
I hate that.
Yeah, just tell them it's for your kid.
I know, but then it's a baby one. I want them.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Say you have 5 kids. Yeah. You fat bastard.
Just have you ever done the quesarito there? Where they used to do this back in the day.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm
Jesus,
sorry.
no,
I'm sorry.
Mark's into it.
I'm sorry. I'm reading about this this Chipotle story.
What about it?
They got to make the burritos bigger now, apparently.
Why?
Because of TikTok?
Yeah. Is that, you read that story?
Yeah, it was a couple of weeks ago. There was a story
Didn't we
that
talk about it?
Yeah, briefly. Maybe Chris was gone, but either
I
way,
think you were gone. Yeah.
we were talking about how
Hi.
Hello.
Chipotle
Howdy.
was kind of denying rumors that they were reacting to TikTokers going through the line at Chipotle and showing that they're not getting as much as they used to. And then the story was that Chipotle was saying if anybody's filming while they're ordering, make sure you go extra to guard against bad social media reviews.
Yeah.
and they were kind of denying that was a top-down.
Really?
So Tommy's going to go in there wearing a GoPro on his forehead.
Yeah.
They're going to get a dump truck and just.
Yeah, that's the dream.
Go to Pura
that's
Lima.
smart.
That's just as good.
Well, let me
if
tell
not
you.
better.
What is it called?
Pura Lima. It's Chipotle.
Is that a country?
West Side thing?
No, yeah. It's A+, 10 out of 10.
I've never even heard of it.
It's like Crisp and Green, except it's Mexican food.
What about Pancheros, man?
Cool. Pancheros, Wales.
Pancheros rules.
Yeah,
You ever
the
have
Pura
Qdoba?
Lima.
Yeah, I love that too.
Qdoba bangs.
Yeah, man.
The Pura Lima
we're starving.
guac
What is
is
going on?
great.
with
So,
us?
Tio, since you're an East Sider and you've never been to Honey and Mackey's, give me the best 2 or 3 ice cream spots on the East Side.
Oh, Cor, I'm not a big ice cream
Really?
connoisseur.
Crease, help him out then. You're
Are
an
you
East
sure?
Sider.
Can I?
Southeast, but still, you're an East Sider.
There's a place in Afton that's really good. The place in Stillwater. Damn it.
Oh,
Nelson's.
Nelson's.
Yeah,
Cup and
that's
Cone,
Fantastic.
Cup
Cup and Cone and
Cone's
White
phenomenal.
Bear.
There's this place called Love's in North St. Paul, and
You
now
got
Sess
tricked.
is
Love
dairy.
that place.
It's called. It's all dairy free stuff, and Sess is lactose now. So we go there. Phenomenal.
Solid.
All right, Nelson's, Cup
There's
and
a
Cone.
place in Stillwater, like it's called Darla's or Gorman's in Lake Elmo. They make the best malts of all time, like in the silver tins, old fashioned stuff.
Oh, God, the Silver Tin malts. Haul your hands up.
Can't beat it.
Darla Woodhawk.
100%.
Yeah.
Already has.
Especially if
He's
she
done
can
a Darla.
make some shakes.
Oh, yeah. He's some
You
Leo.
probably lost your V card to a Darla.
Oh, Hawk. Sauce thought of it. You know what? I'm not convinced that the Kiss the Glizzy is a. Look at you. Are you kidding me?
What happened? What's happening?
I don't
It's
know.
unbelievable. But that's true.
We're broadcasting live from the Minnesota Zoo.
I'm not convinced that the Kiss the Glizzy T-shirt idea was his one good idea, because I saw the number that we sold it solid, but to me that's not a big enough number to say that's a good idea for the year. I think Sauce had his idea of the year off the air a couple of days ago, but I just don't know if we could ever do it. Do you remember the idea? It was yours. Do you remember this or not?
Yeah, kind of.
You were saying we should play a game where we just throw out a name like Helen.
Yeah.
And then we bet on whether or not Chris has ever slept with a Helen. And it's just we just throw names out and just try to And my comeback was like, I love this game. I just don't know if Chris knew all their names.
That's the problem.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
I thought about that as a state fair game. We just go around to random women, ask them their names, and then we ask if Hawk has ever.
If we got him and Dave Ryan, we could run A through Z, and then one of them would go, "Yeah, sure."
I mean, it's been 30 years ago. I don't remember all their names.
We'd have to basically throw out Game of Thrones names for Dave
They'd
and
look
Chris
at each other
miss.
and go, "No,
I don't think I've done
stumped
it.
us."
I don't think I've done a Daenerys.
Oh yeah, Daenerys. I think you stumped us.
Oh man. All right, I guess that was what really matters. That was enough. Let's do the news when we come back. Tommy's already here. Creasel, one more segment with you, right?
Yes, sir.
Marnie's going to be here in a second, as she is every Friday, but she's also playing initials at 8:15. Joe O'Donnell, the voice of the Minnesota Wild, will be here to play initials. Alicia Lewis from KARE 11. Tenebbee's coming in hot, like right at 8:20, because he's got his, I think his kid's got hockey practice or something this morning, so he's coming in hot. And, of course, T.O. Close last year.
I saw Alicia like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's all ready to go.
She's ready to roll.
Yeah, I saw her at some
see.
golf. Yeah.
And $70,000 up for grabs with the St. Paul Federal Credit Union Initials Jackpot. One of you has a shot to win $70,000 at 8:15. The Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan.